Imagine a world where LSU players walk off the court before the national anthem. An act stirring debates of patriotism and protest. Then we sit in Arizona for a while, where a church mission to feed the needy gets hit with governmental roadblocks, challenging our principles of compassion and community and support. What shall we do? And then we dive a little deeper. In the complexities of political and cultural landscapes, the D.C. Archbishop labels Biden a cafeteria Catholic. Bring that music back in. Oh, it's a buffet around here. Sparking conversations on faith and public policy. In lighter moments, Biden and his interaction with the public gets hairy, as he calls bunnies oyster bunnies. It's a speech impediment. Sure. Hey, this show doesn't shy away also from the global cinema or the escalating media feuds, discussing Oppenheimer's delayed response in Japan, dissecting the feud as well between Ben Shapiro and Tucker Carlson. Oh, it's getting hairy. That feud is just igniting. Hopefully we'll provide some insights and media personalities amidst the cultural appropriation debate of Beyonce taking over country music. Because, you know, it used to be a sin of cultural appropriation. Now it's bravery. Find it, fix it. No, it's you. Willie, welcome. Valerie, welcome. Let's do this.
Welcome to the revolution.
What's up, guys? How's everyone freaking doing on this lovely day? I'm perplexed by this video, and I just want to start off with a little bit of music. A little bit of fresh music. Try not to watch this without laughing. What did you just say?
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left.
To the left,
To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box. To
the left.
In the closet. That's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it. Say, don't touch.
Don't touch. Keep carrying that mess, that's fine. Could you walk and talk at the same time? And it is my name that is on that mess. So remove your bag so I can call you a cab.
To the left.
Apparently this is the migrants in the Roosevelt Hotel in New York having their own karaoke sessions. I'm excited to see what they bring since they're claiming asylumship due to their music being so horrible that they're tracked down and murdered one by one. Thank God they came to America where they can finally be absolutely safe. Amen. How dare you say anything negative about these people? They're beautiful and brave. It only takes somebody this brave to sing one more time.
To the left, to the left.
To the left. Does anybody else struggle with rolling their R's? I'm married to a woman that cannot roll her R's. To the left, to the left. Everybody is to the left. How's everyone doing in the chat? Drop a like. Smash that like button. Smash that comment button. If you don't mind dropping a comment underneath saying this show freaking rocks. Say hello if you're watching on Rumble. Say hello if you're watching on Twitter. Greatly dandruff. Come to America and start their music careers. Yeah, dude. Honestly, that is where we're at. Did you guys see this? LSU players have decided they don't want to listen to the national anthem. I guess we're doing the old playbacks again, you know. It's not good enough to just, be unified in America. We always have to be protesting something. We can't just enjoy, togetherness at a sporting event. We also have to talk about politics while we're there. Thank you. And they didn't even show up for it. Okay. There's the Iowans, the Caitlin Clarks of the world. Oh, and where's LSU? Not there. God. Get these people out of our country. Freaking Marxists. God. Dude, that's Biden voters for you. That's freaking Biden voters for you. We're doing the old playbooks. What are they protesting? I don't know. We're just not coming out for the national anthem. We're not a part of this country. But if you critique us not being a part out there, you're actually the bigot. You son of a right-wing extremist. Valerie says, I love Celine Dion. Who's Celine Dion? How dare you bring her into this? Are we really, is this what we've come to in America? This is the same play. I'm just not going to show up for the anthem. Not going to be a part of it. No thanks. It's not my thing. I'm not too into it. We're protesting right now. If I was Caitlin Clark, if I was Iowa, I would use that as fuel. And just the disrespect of not showing up with the other side as well. Why did we pay taxes this year? I don't know. Every year that I pay taxes, I wonder, why am I paying taxes, dude? Literally, that is always on the top of my mind. Why am I paying taxes? Why can't we all just get together? Willie jumped on Rumble. Thanks, dude. We are mag, dude. It's just so cringe at this point. It's just like, are you protesting the Israel war? What are you protesting? Police brutality. We're just not gonna be out there. It's so childish, but I'm absolutely triggered by that. Because these colors don't run, buddy. These colors don't run. What is everyone's thoughts on Beyonce and her stupid country music album? Wes says, you're not paying taxes. Taxes are taken from... Hey, Wes, why you got to bring in that logic and just bring everyone's mood down, bro? You're damn right. Taxes are taken from us. I don't willingly pay for it. I don't feel good about it when I send in my taxes. I don't like the fact that I'm taxed on income and then taxed on things that I buy. I just sold tickets to a sporting event, and I had to fill out a tax form where I didn't make any money on it. I just sold them for the same amount that we bought them for, and it's like, oh yeah, that being said, you got to fill out a tax thing now. Really? I'm not a scalper, bro. I'm selling 2 tickets. I'm not trying to con the government out of your 25 cents. It's just I hate the tax code system so much. I've always been a proponent for flat tax. Willie says, I pay taxes so they don't take me or my house. Well, exactly. You don't want to go to jail? That's why we all not pay taxes. Become ungovernable, baby. That's right. We're sovereign citizens here on the Derek O'Shea Show. Beyonce is triggering me. Beyonce Cowboy Carter is here to stay. Giddy up, double denim. First of all, I didn't know you were allowed to wear denim twice in a row, on the bottom and on the top. And I didn't know cultural appropriation was cool. I thought it was one of the gravest and biggest sins that anyone could ever commit, known to mankind. It is so hard keeping up with these leftards and what is beautiful and brave and what is to be celebrated. Have you heard Beyonce's country album? She is literally putting country music on the map. Even TechCrunch. Beyonce's new album, Cowboy Carter, is a statement against AI music. Ooh, statement. Nothing says statement more than Beyonce. It's like, it's okay when people of other races paint their hair red. I get it. You want to be a ginger. But I was told that, like, when white people wear dreads or something, it's like, wow, you're basically saying the N-word. but she makes a country album, and we're supposed to all just sit around and celebrate her like she's beautiful and brave. I'm not going to listen to this cultural appropriation. This is my culture, and I'm putting an end to it. Valerie says, in Russia, your taxes are deducted automatically. You don't even have a choice. Yes, Mother Russia. Well, you don't even get a chance to lie. That sucks. What's up, Todd? Good evening, Mr. Derek. I've never seen the U.S. in this shape it is in. And by the way, Beyonce and her baby daddy are going down with Diddy. Oh, yeah. Jay-Z. Dude, I used to love Jay-Z as a kid. No shame. It is kind of sad watching America right now. And I think that's what they want you to feel, though, you know? They want you to feel like this country is going down and everything about it's going to be a hell in a handbasket, so that you look for an authoritarian leader to come in and save you. I genuinely think that's what they want. I mean, it's all on purpose for that reason. And it's never the savior you want, but it's the savior we get. Valerie says, hey, TechCrunch, right about tech. Did you hear a guy introduced a malware into open source code? Oh, God. What a douche. The Fox cowboy hat is a bit much. It is kind of a bit much, isn't it? It's just... Then in Texas. I just love how this is okay now. That's what I love. You know? It's like, liberals are always like, oh, this is the most outrageous thing. Oh my God, this is crazy. Cultural appropriation is so serious. How dare you appropriate our culture? You're literally stealing from us. You owe us money. And then when we do it, it's totally fine because you know what? You've appropriated from us long enough. Where do we even get started with Elvis? So we have one person doing country and you guys freak out. Oh my God, you guys are the rich. It's so hard to keep up with you people. And it's so hard to play the emotional outrage roller coaster with you. It's like, oh, cultural appropriation is bad. Okay, cool. Oh, cultural appropriation is like really good. Cultural appropriation is bad. Oh my God, AIDS. Oh my God, the rainforest is burned down. Oh my God, climate change. Oh my God, global bullying. Oh my God, oh my God, Easter. Oh my God, Trans Visibility Day. It's just too much. Y'all liberals and your religion, you need to write a book so at least we can critique you. You guys don't even have a book. You can't even agree on definitions of words. You don't even know what a man is. You don't know what a woman is. And we are all just confused. I wish that we could pinpoint you, but I know it's on purpose. I know that you constantly change definitions and your thought processes because you don't want us to actually critique you, because the minute we start to critique you, all of a sudden it's changed. That's why you're seeing stuff with like DIE or DEI. I always say DIE. It's that dyslexia coming out. The DEI. That's why you see people like Joy Reid saying, oh, it's basically saying like the N-word. We know what you mean when you say DEI. No, we're just finally on to you. And now it's like, oh, crap. You're on to us. You're picking up on what we're putting down. You're stepping in, which we dropped. Now it's an N-word thing, and so you're basically a racist. All roads lead to racism with liberals. All of them. If you question Beyonce and her wearing a cowboy hat like a white person, you're a racist. You're a freaking racist. And I just want you to know, my opinion, I didn't care about cultural appropriation because we're supposed to be a effing melting pot. We're supposed to be America. God, it's DIE, not DEI. Dude, it is DIE. Going down like a fat kid on a seesaw. Dude, is there no worse feeling in the world than being the fat kid on the seesaw, where you just know that you're going to be the one working harder, and then the light kid on the other side is having the time of his life? It's just not fair. Some things are just not fair. Willie says her hat looks backwards. No way, it's a custom hat. It does kind of look backwards a little bit. Yeah, it's a little short on the front. Huh. What? Oh, God. Willie, did you just point out a scandal? Is she wearing... Oh, my God. Beyonce is wearing her hat backwards. Unreal, dude. Unfreaking real. Do you like to swipe? I'm on this side. No, I'm on this side. Wes says racism is a form of collectivism, and all forms of collectivism are forms of statism, and statism is bad for... Yeah. Statism. Sorry, statism. Yeah. Yeah, they're all obsessed with collectivism. That's why they paint everybody with a broad brush. All right-wing MAGA extremists. All white males. All white privilege. All black people have the same experience in America. All black people experience this. It's like, no, you don't. No. Obama's children are not going to be the same as my children. Kanye's children, LeBron's children. I think if LeBron gifted his son on his 16th birthday a Lamborghini. Now, if he wants to talk about black privilege, that's what that is. Collective guilt. Oh, yeah. It's not even, it's guilt, but shame. Because shame makes people kiss people's boots. Shame is one of the most powerful drugs known to mankind. I mean, shame keeps people from being free from using fentanyl, being free from alcohol addiction. Shame will make you become a very horrible monster, and it's really sad. Willie says they are Borg. I had a poster of a Lambo when I was 16. Did you? I had a poster of Britney Spears. No shame. Dude, free Britney. I'm sort of regretting that whole free Britney thing. I kind of regret seeing some of these videos. Maybe the conservatorship was actually a good thing. Maybe we were all wrong. Maybe the Tiger King was actually a really good guy deep down inside. I'm gayer than a $3 bill. Speaking of gayer than a $3 bill. Right here. Alleged squatters serve up $25 Shake Shack receipt to claim a $930,000 NYC home is legally there. If you can share a $25 Shake Shack receipt and just squat on someone's house and take it over, this country is so doomed. It's not even. Why would you want to live in New York City at this point? What makes you want to buy property in New York City? What would make a sane human being see what's going on and go, you know what? I'm buying property. Or even at this point, now if you're thinking about selling a home in New York City, you're going to have to hire security guards to watch your home and make sure no one breaks in or no one tries to squat. You're going to have 24-hour surveillance in some of these homes so that no one can come into your home, break into a home, show the cops a $25 Shake Shack receipt that was sent, shipped in by DoorDash and was like, hey, we live here. Here's my $25 receipt. God, here's the receipt. Your order from Shake Shack at Jamaica Avenue. Oh, is that the... Oh, there it is. Blank, Linkwood. Let's look up that address. Let's do it right now. Let's look up this address. All right. I'm going to find out where this address is. Lakewood Avenue, Jamaica. Lakewood Avenue, Jamaica, New York. There it is. Okay, here it is. Let's see here. Okay, by Yonkers, Jersey. I mean, it's by the airport. I mean, I'm sure that's a nice home. Is it that nice though? It doesn't even look that nice. Let's see. What are we talking about here? All right, we're moving here. That's it. I'm squat. Pick your home. Let's pick a home. Hacker man. It's easier to evict an unwanted baby than it is to evict an unwanted tenant. God, Wes. Dude, Wes, you always have like the most banger comments, dude. It really is. Yeah, it's easier to murder a baby than it is to get somebody out of your apartment. What? Okay. But if you're a squatter, this looks like I mean, I guess this house doesn't look too bad, but a lot of these houses look like little drug dens. That's it. A little bodega on the side of the street. This looks like a friendly neighborhood. I'm gonna pick. Ooh, this house looks nice. I like that. I like a little gate in the front, and you got a little graffiti on the side, so it scares the other neighbors. A little duplex. Beautiful. Okay, that's the one we're squatting in for the $25 Jamaica. $25. A Shake Shack delivery receipt was presented in court. Your Honor, I would like to address the stand. Can I come up and have a conversation? Yes. I have a $25 receipt of going to Shake Shack that I would like to present in front of the court. May I approach the bench? Sure. By a lawyer representing the two men suing the Queen's couple, claiming that they were unlawfully locked out of their residence. These criminals are so emboldened. Oh, there's the actual address. You know, what kind of crap is this? Okay, so they blur out the address here, and then they have the exact address there, and they have the name. Let's look it up. Okay, let's see here. 13803. Okay, 130. Let's see, 13803. There it is. Let's see. What? Let's see. Okay, so it's like right by the highway? Ugh. No thanks. Oh, I think that's it. Yep. That is totally it. That does look pretty nice, to be honest. We are doxing. Yeah, and no, we're doxing the squatters. We are so dox, but it's on. Don't call me out. I don't want to dox anyone. That is a kind of a nice little corner house. Look at this little property on the side. Got a little trash. You're asking to be squatted on, sir. Unreal. This gate is impenetrable. This will deter squatters right here. Little two doors. I want to get out into the street. I want to see on this side. Okay. Whatever. Dude, that is just like, this is like so depressing. Everything about the squatting just makes me so glad I don't live in a state where squatting is like totally cool. For instance, Hunt claimed that they have a lease, paid rent, and have been illegally locked out. They filed several pieces of evidence in the Queens County Court, including an application approval letter, a rental lease, and mail that has been addressed to them at their home. Isn't that the stupidest thing? Is like getting somebody to send mail to a house that you're just squatting in. Shake Shark. They also produced a screenshot of Uber Eats receipt from the Jamaican Avenue Shake Shack for $25.27, purportedly showing that they had food deliveries to their address in January. Hey, we ordered food. Yes, we might have been sitting out in front of these houses, but we went up and picked up the food ourselves. Willie says they are very nice for NYC or East Coast. They are pretty nice. Squatters are allowed a wide range of rights once they have established legal occupancy. Yeah, but the legal occupancy in New York is so stupid. Your Honor, I would like to present a Shake Shack delivery. I purchased it with Apple Pay on 1/15/2024. I would go nuts. First of all, it's so hard to buy a home. And second of all, by the time you buy this home, you're spending all this money and you have squatters in here. I would not be very nice. I would not be very helpful. Yep, we did. We found it. There it is, a little duplex. This picture looks a lot nicer. The gate has changed. This is a fresher look. According to documents, Francis and Hunt paid $4,000 to cover their security deposit and the first month's rent. Under the terms of the lease agreement signed January 1st, additional rent dutifully paid. That show that. Oh, we lost that part, but Your Honor, I'd like to present a receipt. What a stupid judge. Honestly, that's like one of the weirdest things to me is these judges that just allow this crap to just happen. Under New York City law, squatters only have to occupy a property for 30 days before they are eligible for legal protections and make it difficult for the owner to evict them. I mean, all these squatters, I just feel like they're evil people. Anybody that can manipulate and lie their way through life, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want to be in the same room with you. I don't even know your name. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want people to even know that I know you. I can't be around people like that. I can't be around people that are just like totally cool about everything. Violet says, I genuinely do not understand how to take out is somehow the equivalent of getting a utility bill or something. I don't understand it either. But maybe the judge is so old, like so stupid that he doesn't like realize that you can literally order Uber Eats to anybody's house. You can prank your friend and order pizza at his house and send it and just have it paid for. I mean, you do that with people all the time. Like when my friends are pregnant and like we're trying to like do the meal train thing or whatever that somehow I get roped into that I freaking hate. But you could send Uber Eats to people's houses. You don't have to prove that you live there to send it. Yeah, it's just proof of duration. Squatters' laws started in the 1800s when houses were abandoned and people could fix. You know, like some of the squatters. Like if it was a house in the middle of effing nowhere, and you were able to fix it up, and you spent like a year trying to find if somebody owned the house, I totally understand that. I would totally get that. But it's not that. It's just people. You know, it's just like our immigration right now. People see the law, they see what they're allowed to get away with, and then they exploit it. Because why the F not? You don't have property rights anymore in America. Yes. Just the idea that you have to pay property tax in America is like the biggest FU to anybody that owns property. And the fact that if you pay rent on property tax, you pay property taxes, and then a squatter can come in and just take over, and then you can't get them out of your own property, even if it was somebody that was just a bad tenant that lived there. At this point, I just feel like you're going to ruin it for all renters who are like, they're just going to be more emboldened than ever to kick these people out, which is probably a good thing. You don't have a right to housing. Obviously, unless you're an illegal immigrant, then you get all the rights you want. You get like debit cards, you get, luxury hotels that I would never be in. Squatters' rights of yesteryears was actually about putting labor into the property. Right, fixing up the houses. Yeah. Well, that's what that one woman that got arrested from her house in New York City. And then the guy that was living there was claiming he was fixing up the house. I don't believe any of these people at this point. Of course they're I don't believe half the people on the internet for things anymore. I just feel like everyone's lying about everything all the time. It's not really the healthiest approach. Okay. New governmental law. That's exciting. Look, Arizona city governance, aka government, forces church. God, I just need to take a little drink of my Zima, aka Liquid Dooth. Arizona city government forces church to halt feeding ministry. The government is here to protect you. Hey, we're the FDA. You're not allowed to just go around and feed hungry people. We have to make sure that food is safe. Thank you. God, I needed that clap. Pastor Manuel Castro was in tears sobbing when he told Baptist Press his frustration and heartbreak. This is kind of like the level of when kids are doing their lemonade stands on the side of the road and cops come down. They're like, hey, do you have a permit for that? Make sure if you are making over $400 to fill out your taxes, son. I'm 5 years old. Well, tell your mom and dad to figure it out. You're a dependent. For 25 years, Castro said he ministered to the spiritual and humanitarian needs of the agricultural town that blocks from Mexican border. It's just getting shut down. It's just so cringe. I hate our government so much sometimes. I never imagined I would be in this position. It's really hard because doing all this work, having people, loving people, serving a lot of families, praying with them, helping with food, furniture, and different kinds of materials. It's a big part of the ministry. What's going on in Arizona? During Holy Week as well. It's unconscionable that the city of San Luis won't allow the Baptist Church to continue a 25-year mission of providing food for the hungry, hurting people in the surrounding communities. The government's like, hey, what are you doing going around feeding people? That's our job. You think you can just go around and help people whenever they want? No, sir. Not on my watch. We're the government. We're here to help. What's up, Queen? How you doing? Violet says, working as a cook. Sorry. Let me just go. You're not supposed to feed the wildlife. They become dependent. Shut up, Wes. The wildlife. They become dependent on handouts and no longer hunt for themselves. That is true. That's true. These freaking wildlife homeless people. Working as a cook, Violet says, there is a criminal amount of waste because of health code laws. Oh my God, yeah. I used to work at like a 4-star restaurant and in Charleston, South Carolina, and we would throw out some of the best food, and I would always be tempted to like scrape off a little and put it on a plate. Only the government and their agencies, says Willie, are allowed to feed the poor in Arizona. That's what I'm saying. And they don't do a good job out of it. They don't do a good job of it. You know, you go to some of these food banks and the lines are so insane. And if you go to some of these food banks as well, the food is not that good. It's like, do you want to eat hamburger helper and ramen, or do you want to go to church and like get spaghetti? You know, figure out, get your priorities in line, bro. Get your freaking priorities in line. All right, this video of Biden being called a cafeteria Catholic is one of my favorites. I don't even know what that means. He just picks and chooses what he likes to eat. I think it's what it means. All right, let's watch this video. Let's see here. Oh.
In the case of the president, do you get a sense that his regular attendance and adherence to the faith resonates with American Catholics?
I would say that he's very sincere about his faith. But like a number of Catholics, he picks and chooses dimensions of the faith to highlight while ignoring or even contradicting other parts. There's
So what makes you think it's so sincere then? Continue though.
a phrase that we have used in the past, a cafeteria Catholic. You choose that which is attractive and dismiss that which is challenging.
Or, as Thomas Aquinas would say, you allow your conscience to guide you.
Is there something on the menu he's not ordering, in your view?
Well,
so to speak?
I would say there are things, especially in terms of the life issues, There are things that he chooses to ignore,
Right.
or he uses the current situation as a political pawn rather than saying, look, my church believes this.
We're playing that whole Easter Sunday Trans Day of Visibility Day, and Biden is going around lying right now, saying he didn't actually say or do anything. He didn't actually sign those documents, even though he put out a written statement that we talked about the other night that's saying that Biden, declare this day Trans Day of Visibility. I don't know how you declare a day and make a whole written statement without it being you doing it, unless things are happening in your administration you have no power of, or no conscious, or have no idea anything's actually happening. And yes, you could say maybe his faith is sincere. You can't judge, that's for God to judge. But this idea that you're a Catholic, you're a Christian based on your fruit. And Biden's fruit smell like oysters. Wes says, I don't care what people say. The government cheese is not that good. I don't care what people say. You're right. Government cheese is trash. 15 administrations don't get their cut when churches help the poor. Oh, God. Exactly, Queen. Not really, Queen. When the canned beef is all right, the cheese is acquired taste. It's painful how carefully they need to word stuff. It is kind of painful. Are you talking about these two? Yes, I totally agree with that. Especially, I'm guessing, they, them. I'm just kidding. This woman is probably pretty leftist leaning.
There are things that he chooses to ignore, or he uses the...
It's so easy. I'll even say there's nothing about him that makes me feel like he's super Catholic, based on the things that he puts forth in America. Probably not looking good for Joe. No. It's bad when the Catholics are... even the liberal Catholics are like, you know what, he's not actually following anything we're saying. Was I have fond memories of the grilled cheese sandwiches? I guess I don't need to interject myself in the else conversation. All right, here we go. This video. I love this video. Out of the mouth of babes, you get the truth so much in life. Sometimes kids will tell it to you straight. And sometimes kids can give you warning signs of a person's character or just the overall essence of the human being. Here's Biden hounding down a child to go after the kid. Watch the kid's reaction. Hey kid, will you come over here? You just want to talk to you? Hey kid, I want to talk to you. I'm the president, look at me. Hey, I met Corn Pop when I was Dude, this is all our reactions if Joe Biden wins again. If Joe Biden somehow pulls this off again, somehow wins, this will be me. This will be all of our reactions. This is me every day waking up realizing who the president still is. This is me. I'll be like this. I'll be like this person, right? Right here.
George is getting up.
No. I can't find it. Dang it. I need to get better with these things. Kid is so us. We're so screwed, dude. Oh my God. Don't worry. World War III will start, and then we'll have to pause the elections. And then it'll just be us all day long. The Americans will be crying. The immigrants will be praising him because they'll get governmental checks every month. Universal basic income will start with them just to see what they do with it. And while all of us are struggling, and that'll be us crying about it, and no one cares. The block is a bitch to cut through. Oh, you're talking about a block of cheese? I just love this picture. Even the kids, they're just kids. I think the what's happening. What's happening is word has gotten around about Joe Biden with children, and they know. They all know. And she's like, no, not me. Why did he pick me? You know, her mom was like, if Joe walks up to you, just, you know, it's the president of the United States. You need to celebrate him. He's a wonderful man. We voted for him. And she's like, God, no, no, no. Willie says kids are a good judge of character, and when they are afraid. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're probably not the best person ever. Yes, Derek, governmental cheese is a hard block to cut through. I've heard. I've heard. I should have been on food stamps growing up, but my mom said she was too proud to beg. It's like, she jerk. So we were on like a lot, like government, like pantries. I grew up on some pantry food, or I grew up on like tortillas, and we put butter and cinnamon on it. And that was like high dining for us. It's amazing when you look back at your life, if your parents weren't well off, and just remember the things that you used to eat, and you're like, oh, that's why I struggle with food. That's why I struggle. That poor baby girl, even she knows he's a kid sniffer 100%. If Biden wants, give it to him. How dare you, Valerie? How dare you? You know what Biden wants? Biden wants this. Biden wants you to say hello to his Biden says say hello to his little friends.
To that Easter egg roll just a minute. Thank you all so very, very much. Thanks, everybody. And by the way, say hello to oyster bunnies. Come on up, bunnies. Get up here so they can see you. God.
Say hello to the oyster bunnies. Hey. Hey, look, Biden didn't mean to say oyster. It's his Vermont accent coming through. It's like oyster. Hey, welcome to the Oyster Fest. It's the oyster bunnies. Forget about it. It's a New York thing. You wouldn't get it if you weren't from New York. Am I right? It's a speech impediment. He's reading from a teleprompter.
Thank you all so very, very much. Thanks, everybody. And by the way, say hello to oyster bunnies. Come on up, bunnies. Get up here so they can see you.
There's nothing funny about this, and it's not funny to make fun of it. Okay? You're just supposed to ignore it. You're supposed to pretend like it's not even happening. Even if it makes you laugh in secret, don't tell anyone about it, because if you tell people about it, you're part of the problem. And how dare you laugh at a disability? Disabilities are not funny. Cinnamon sugar butter tortillas? Dude, Violet, that's my childhood. That is my freaking childhood. Sounds like Mexican French toast, Eric. It was like Mexican French toast, you know? Cinnamon. Mexican French toast. That is like the funniest thing I've ever heard. Buttered hot dog and spaghetti. Hey, ugh. Is that what you used to eat, Willie? Buttered hot dog and spaghetti? Buttered hot dog? You're joking, right? Buttered hot dog? Ugh. Biden wanted to eat those FBI bunnies the last time. Yeah, he just wanted to do a shooter. He just wanted to, he's like, these bunnies are smoked, right? These grilled, smoked? What are we doing? Steamed? Ah, yes. Steamed bunnies. Buttered hot dog, Willie? Anybody else eat buttered hot dog, or is it just Willie? Butter hot dog? Come on. You're making that up, bro. No way. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. 80s quality must have been different. Dude, 80s were different. Shout out to anyone born in the 80s. And shout out to anyone who is just tired of the negativity, like me. Are you guys tired of the negativity? Are you tired of just feeling negative about the status quo of our country, of what's happening in the world, of inflation, World War III, impending doom? The red heifer, was it ever sacrificed? What happened to that story? Biden answers all of the questions right here.
What's your message to people about why they've got to engage and get out there to vote?
Well, I think people are going to surprise people again. They're going to engage. An overwhelming response when we're out on the road. Look, we have tens of thousands of people contributing $5-10 a pop. Wow. We've opened up 100 headquarters. We have people waiting to just get engaged. I mean, I just think people are so tired of the negativity that is propagated, that they just want to get engaged. They want to change things, and I'm optimistic. I really am.
Yeah, we're just tired of the negativity. Yes, your life isn't doing better, and yes, things were better under Trump, but stop being so negative. You know, sometimes it's good to learn how to be happy even in the toughest situations, and just keep voting for the same people. Don't try to look into this kind of stuff. Don't try to push him. Don't protest him when he goes to speaking functions. He has a hard enough talking as it is. Stop being so negative. The audacity. The audacity. It's like punching your spouse in the face and then they look at you and are like, "Did you just hit me?" And I'm just like, stop being so negative. What is your problem? Like, learn how to enjoy the good times and the bad times. Yes, there are some bad with me. Yes, I have anger issues and I can't stop it sometimes, but you need to stop being so negative. Everything is like fine. Yes, I'm not working right now. I'm unemployed and I'm struggling to fill out job applications, but you need to just be happy that we're not dead yet. Like, get over it. Get over it. Violet says, I like his tie. Dude, that tie is kind of fly, actually. With the Easter eggs. Sexy. Why so serious? Dude, I love that movie. Joe is sick and tired. He is sick and tired. He's sick and tired of the negativity. I think, like, Joe... I genuinely think Joe Biden thought the minute he got in office, he would just be so celebrated because he was affiliated with Obama that there would be no negativity and everyone would be happy. But he forgot about how destructive the media was during Trump's reign, that they can't just all of a sudden pretend like it's all roses and, peaches anymore. They still have to go off the everything is horrible and the world is ending train because it's wonderful. How can you not be happy surrounded by pastels and candy? Shout out the Okay, Dave Landau did a really... Do you guys know who Dave Landau is? I saw him put out a tweet the other day about Trans Day of Visibility. He said, I always knew wearing pastels for Easter would be a slippery slope. And that made me laugh. That made me LOL. Speaking of making me LOL, nobody makes me LOL more than this woman. God, I love this woman. This woman right here. This is all I can think about when I hear her say this.
Joe Biden is...
Wait. This woman right here. This is all I can think about when I hear her say this.
Joe Biden is...
If you have hate in your heart, let it out.
That's an oldie but the goodie. All right? That's an oldie but the goodie. But here she is. What's up, Papa? God, I love this woman more than I love my own dog.
Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Will the gentlelady yield for a question?
No, I will not yield to one of your stupid questions that are always attacking me and attacking President Trump.
How about a mediocre question?
No, I don't want it. I do not want your question.
An excellent question?
No.
A smart question?
No, my time.
An intelligent question?
You have no smart or intelligent questions. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Will the gentlelady yield for a question?
No, I will not yield.
Do not do it. Don't do it, Miss Green. You hold your ground, girl. You do your thing, Bo. Go ahead, girl. You can do it, girl. You can go ahead. Can we stop pretending that these people are serious? Especially this man, Prison Mike right here. Can we stop pretending that he's serious? This is our government. They are serving the American people. These people need to be hailed above all. God, this is like the most childish, petty argument I've ever heard.
Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
Will the gentlelady yield for a question?
No, I will not yield to one of your stupid questions that are always attacking me and attacking President Trump.
How about a mediocre question?
No, I don't want to. I do not want
an
your
excellent question.
No.
A smart question.
No, my time.
An intelligent question.
You have no smart or intelligent questions.
Trump, you just got pwned by a CrossFit athlete. You'll never, ever be half the woman she is. I would let MTG pay for half of the lunch bill. I would too. And the tip. That guy with the cancer on the left. Yeah, Ranskin. No, I call him Prison Mike. You ever seen Prison Mike? You ever seen him in the Prison Mike stuff? Please tell me you have. Prison Mike Congress. What's his name? Raskin. Yeah, Raskin. You haven't seen this? Please say you've seen this. Please say you've seen freaking Prison Mike, dude. Great show with 3 out of 30 seats there. Vacations for the rest of them. Yeah, I wish. I wish they would all go on vacation. The guy with the cancer. Yeah. Get him, girl. She's a hope. Dude, she cracks me up. I won't answer one of you dumb questions. You can't get a Southern woman to, back down if that's what we're trying to do. Speaking of how serious our governmental agencies are, I love how we pretend that the press briefings at the White House are like something serious that we should be taking very seriously and writing columns about and understanding everything. And then we also have this happening today. Remember, this isn't a room full of adults. Probably single adults, but, a room full of adults with a lot of cats. I love that. Did you hear somebody just say, "Are you the president of the United States?" Do you think Joe Biden can enter like this? If Joe Biden could jump like that, he has been faking us out for the entirety of these last 3 years. Where are the kids? They're not here. The kids are in the audience. The kids are the journalists, the super serial journalists. I'm a journalist from NBC. So cute. Are you the president of the United States? Are you the vice president? Are you a White House official?
Are you John Kirby?
What? Are you John Kirby? Oh. Where's your wife? Oh.
I think thumbs up. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
Let's burn it all.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. Happy Easter.
I'm going to say that was a win. Okay, maybe not. God. Why are we doing this for adults? Why are we doing this for adults? Guess what, kids? The Easter Bunny came today. Yeah. In fact, people thought it was Joe Biden. If the bunny tripped, I might have thought it was Joe Biden. That's what I'm saying. If the bunny came in like an escalator, maybe it was Joe Biden, but it was not. The White House wants to speak to the Easter Bunny over Carnine John Pierre. I don't remember this happening with Trump. No furries. Furries. His true self comes out behind the mask. Yeah, 100%. The first. Oh my God. Wait. 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 God. This is so stupid. Okay.
Are you ready for the White House's first ever furry contest ever on the history of Easter? This summer,
Wait, what? Wait. Stupid.
Yeah! 2024, this Easter at the White House, the first ever furry convention. Headed to the press briefing room. Who's behind the mask? Don't take it off. Furries are anonymous. Furries are non-binary. Furries could be anyone. This coming year, who's in the furry mask? It's Joe Biden. Joe Biden is accepting and brave and ready to run in 2024. And guess who it is? It's KJP. She's a banana. Whoa!
We're not ready for this. Oh, dude, I am so ready for the first openly furry to happen in the White House. That the minute furries enter the White House is the minute I'm gonna check out. It's official. I'll quit life. I'll just go live on a farm in the middle of like Oklahoma where no one can find me or squat in my house. That's where I draw the line. That is literally where I draw the line. I can't do it. I'm glad that the White House is spending our tax dollars on waxy Easter chocolate press corps. I know. You did it 10 times better than I expected. Wow. Shut up, Valerie. Are you joking? I've seen better furries. Papa's a furry. By the way, everyone, Papa in the chat has sent me pictures of him in a furry costume. Speculation. I'm pretty sure it was him behind that, but I'm not totally sure. Freaking prison, my dude. Willie says furries want anonymous sex. Ew, dude. Can we stop talking about furries? I am so into furries. It's not even funny. Do you guys know that Oppenheimer was released in Japan? Violet says Anthrocon happens in Pittsburgh. I had furry friends. They nasty. Are they? I mean, whatever. You know, you do you, boo. You do, but if you come into my place of business wearing a furry costume, I'm not gonna have it. But if you want to, do furry life in your home, have at it. Do I want to go to a furry convention and just interview people while heavily intoxicated? Yes, I do. It's a dream of mine. It's something I've been wanting to do since day one. But I can't take it seriously. I don't, and I hope that they don't take it seriously. Like, I can't imagine going to a furry convention and people being like mad if you're like, don't accept them or whatever. You're just like, yeah, but you're like a dude behind there, right? Papa says, I'm not going to tell you a lot. Yeah, stop telling me stuff, and I'll keep spreading your dirty laundry on the air. Oh, yes, they absolutely do. Okay, they do. God. Of course they do. You guys know that Oppenheimer opened in Japan? Here's this video that's circulating on the internet of this Japanese girl kind of freaking out about the atrocities by America. I think it's one of the most funny things in the whole world that we made a movie about how we just absolutely devastated that country, which they deserved in a lot of aspects, and to pretend like they didn't have war crimes in the midst of World War II is one of the biggest lies known to mankind. Just ask a Chinese person what they think about Japanese people. They'll be happy to tell you how much they hate them. And if you want to go into some of the internment camps that they had and the prison camps and especially even for soldiers and what they used to do to these people and not give them, their rights or treat them with dignity or anything like that. This idea that American bad, Japanese good is the biggest lie known to mankind. But I think it's hilarious the fact that some of these people are actually wanting to go to it. There's nothing better and bigger about American W than having a video about devastating another country and then having them watch how we did it.
All right, so I just finished watching Oppenheimer like thousands of other.
Hold on, my audio is all being all weird. Let me fix it real quick. Sometimes if I just do this and then it fixes. Sorry. All right,
so I just finished watching Oppenheimer like thousands of other people.
Okay, hold on. It's still being all weird. Why is my audio being all weird? Okay, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay.
All right, so I just finished watching Oppenheimer like thousands of other people, and there's something the movie didn't get into. Let me explain. The movie doesn't outright challenge the decision to use the bombs against Japanese civilians. It's actually in line with the US refusal to confront crimes committed against Japan and the justification that the bombs were necessary to end the war. Okay, so I called up this historian, Naoko Wake, who's talking.
Okay, so I'm like doing an NPR like video, and I think it's crazy that this is actually happening.
To dozens of survivors who can give us better context.
It's a very limited one aspect of the history of the bomb. They don't want to.
Are you serious? You mean Hollywood took a historical event and wasn't very historical about it? What the? That has never been done before. This is news to me. I'm outraged.
To raise any questions about very limited one aspect of the history of the bomb. They don't want to raise any questions about the accepted notion of World War II as a good war. We still depend on it, right?
Under international law today, those two nuclear attacks are by definition war crimes. Why? Because the majority of victims at Hiroshima and Nagasaki were civilians. The bombings killed around 200,000 people, and
many of them suffered long-term radiation illnesses. Those types of cancer do not show up until decades later. Many of them decided not to have family at all. They didn't want to have children because they were afraid of deformity.
Now let's not forget, the US is literally the only
Wait, they didn't have kids because they were afraid of deformity? This is good for the environment. It's actually really good. Okay, so we should be thanking Oppenheimer at this point for saving climate change. Continue.
Country ever to use nuclear weapons in war. And after 78 years, not a single US president has apologized to the victims.
So he's in Japan, in Hiroshima, and that's fine. Just as long as he doesn't apologize, it's absolutely fine. Who cares?
Do you feel like the US has ever taken accountability for what they have done?
No, the US government refused to recognize their existence, not to mention their suffering.
These colors don't run, buddy.
They instead use survivors as guinea pigs. They use them as research subjects.
Why do you think the US is so adamant to not take accountability on this issue?
Because it exposes the fact that so-called good war, the image of World War II as glorious war, to lose is very much a threat against America's national interest as well as national security.
By the way, this isn't limited to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This fits perfectly with America's pattern of avoiding accountability for crimes committed. I mean, take a look at the Marshall Islands. The people there say the government has not fairly compensated them for the lasting health and environmental.
I hate this tiny microphone vibe videos. I hate it so much. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in the whole world. You do it on purpose.
Effects of 67 nuclear bomb tests.
My fellow historian Ron Swangenberg, he mentioned something that's a stereotypically American thing to do is to bomb people and later on ask them how they feel.
So yes, Oppenheimer is a historical film, but the threat posed by nuclear weapons is all too relevant. 9 countries currently possess thousands of nuclear weapons, with the United States and Russia having about 90% of them.
No way.
Why does it matter how the US talks about Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Well, if the US avoids reckoning with its past usage of nuclear weapons, it raises the concern of how they may be used in the future.
Right.
And against whom?
Right. It's like, if they don't reconcile and it only looks in the form of reparations, and I want my money back from paying for this movie, then I don't want to have a conversation. I just love Yes. Devastating, horrible, evil. That's why war is hell. That's why you don't want to go to war. That's why we don't want to just fund wars everywhere around the world so we don't have to fight them, because war is evil and terrible. But it definitely ended it quick, didn't it? Let me look at somebody else's chats. Dude, y'all blow it up. What says it's war? Since when did it become civilized? Although I did hear a rumor that old war times and how they used to have seasons for war. Oh, yeah, the 4 seasons. The civilians were armed by the empire to defend the country. Well, of course they were. Of course they were. Everybody was in the war effort during World War II. You could somehow logically say that everybody was part of it. Even the women that were creating, bullets at home. How do you call more people killed in Tokyo than more than either the atomic bombing? The kamikaze at Pearl Harbor, not a war crime? No. That's okay because it's against America. And America is evil, so therefore you can do whatever. You just have to take the leftist approach. America bad, and then you could say whatever you want. It's like the Hassan Piker on Twitch. All you have to say is America bad, and people are go, oh, so brave, so good, such a good political stance. Papa says, you mean to tell me that Oppenheimer wasn't an exhaustive compilation of World War II wartime politics? That's what it certainly felt like. Willie said, Japan joined the Axis and bombed Pearl Harbor. What's the question? It's not even. What about all the women that Japanese people raped? What about those war crimes? No thanks. Don't want to go there. Don't want to be a part of that. Casual Geographic is the only Tiny Mike person for me. Yeah, okay. Some tiny Mike people can. I'll let it slide. But it's such a trend that I hate, and it's just like, get you a microphone that looks like this, and you can just hit people in the face with it while you interview them. It's one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite pastimes. Has any other countries apologized for their war atrocities? Every people. It's not even every country. It's every country, every civilization, everybody from every. It's always like white people need to apologize. They constantly just want white guilt. That's all because they know that's like a winning talking point and a winning subject. It's like, when are African Americans going to start apologizing for the slave trade? Oh, don't bring that up. God. Oh, don't you dare say that on this YouTube channel. Has any other country apologized for the war? Okay. I love how she does not mention Russia has more. You know what, Valerie? Prove it. Prove that you guys have more nukes than us, okay? And then I'll up your nuke count. I don't believe either country is telling the truth about their amount of nukes that they have. That would be one of the dumbest things ever. Hey, we have this number. That'd be stupid. You just say an insane number that no one can reach. Sorry, we made an ultimate peacekeeping weapon. God. Yeah, geez, sorry. Sorry we freaking owned entire cities and then brought peace to the world. How's Japan doing? Oh, it's one of the greatest countries that everyone wishes they could live in. It's so safe that even toddlers ride their subway system. Sorry that your life is amazing now? Oh my God, your food is incredible. Your school systems are apparently amazing. I love your vehicles that you produce. Who doesn't love a Toyota Tacoma or a Honda Civic? Everybody loves these things. And so you could literally thank us for making your country better. Freaking so sick of it. Just sick of it. England has to apologize for a lot of things now. Yeah, when is England going to start apologizing for our tea tax? That's when I draw the line. The minute they start apologizing for the T-tax is the minute I'm going to start finally having a conversation about when it's okay to apologize for some of these things. All right, guys, I've had so much fun tonight. I hope you guys have had fun tonight as well. I will go live in the morning as well. Check out the morning show. The morning show is a little different. It's a little bit more like straightforward, poignant, one thought, one congruent thought. I try to just have a congruent thought. Like today's was about how the media is going back to old playbook style things and overreacting and talking about racism and throwing paper in the air about absolutely nothing. And even Ozzy Osbourne is coming to terms with Biden's not running the things. If you know Ozzy Osbourne is putting these thoughts together, you know the average American is as well. So my morning show, look out for that in the morning. And then coming back later tomorrow night to hang out and party. What time is the Derek morning show? Jeez. See, that's my problem. I'm trying to do my morning show at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm trying around that time. It's starting to become like Monday, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, and then Wednesday, Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern. No, 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday, Tuesday, and then 10 a.m. I'm trying to get better about the morning show. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm like throwing everything together before I go to work, and I don't have enough time, but I still want to go live and say hello, and I just like rush it, and I apologize. Usually after 9 a.m. Yeah, it's usually after 9 a.m. I'm sorry. I need to get better. Maybe I'm doing too much, but maybe I'm doing just enough. Look out for that show. Come say hello. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you guys are enjoying this. We're having fun. I'll be here tomorrow night. If you don't see me in the morning, but say hello. If you don't mind dropping a like and commenting at the bottom of this, it helps the algorithms out. It's a way of supporting my show. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, guys. Seriously, love this community. I can't do this show without you guys. Y'all's chat makes it fun. You make me feel like we're a tight-knit group. I hope you enjoy this community because this community is everything. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the flippity flop.